This could be the reason why you're not effective in that vision. This could be the reason why you have not been able to achieve that goal, because you are giving your attention, you are selling your attention to so many things. Hello, my name is Love Zadu. Welcome to Conversations That Inspire. On this podcast, we provide you with inspiring content, edifying content, and transforming content. It's my sincere prayer and desire that as you watch our videos, listen to our podcast, engage with our content, your life will never remain the same. You will encounter Jesus, and there will be a remarkable difference in your life. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe to our channel. Help us share our videos to your friends, your loved ones, and everyone you know, so we can reach more people and bless more lives. First of all, I want to welcome everyone to 2026. Congratulations, you made it. Listen, I don't care how previous years has been for you, but guess what? This year, 2026, is going to be a different year for you in a good way. This is that game-changing year for you. This is that climax year for you. This is that turning point year for you. This is that year where everything changes in a good way. And I'm not trying to hype you. This is not a cliche. This is your best year so far. This is your prophecy. Take it, believe it, receive it, and run with it. And that is why I'm excited about what we're going to be discussing on this first episode. We're going to be talking about how you can make this year your best year so far. We're going to be talking about how you can turn your dreams, your goals, your visions into visible evidence, how you can achieve your goals just by paying attention to them, using the power of focus. You know, I used to think that one key skill that you need to achieve your goals, fulfill your dreams, is time management. While that is still correct, that is not completely true. You equally need attention management, because productivity is a function of time and attention. You can be good in managing your time, but if you're distracted, if you're not focused, you find out that you'll be busy but not productive. At the end of the year, you will look at the things you have achieved, and it is nothing compared to what you have written down, the goals that you wanted to achieve. It will be nothing compared to your potential or what you could have achieved. So both time and attention is important in achieving your goals and in making your dreams your reality. And before we continue, if you haven't watched the video where I talked about time management, please go and watch it. In fact, it is a prerequisite for this episode. Please pause and go and watch it. We'll put the link in the description. It is called Crush Your 5-Year Goal in 1 Year. There I talked about time management, how to plan your day, and all of that. So please go and watch it before you watch this episode. All right. The first thing I want you to know is that attention is possession. Anything that you want to have, anything that you want to become, anything that you want to receive, anything that you want to possess in life and destiny, you need to give your attention to it. Attention is the currency of destiny. Attention is the currency with which you can use to purchase that which you desire. I want to let you know that your desire, your hunger, your passion for any goal, for any dream is not enough. You need to give your attention in exchange for what you desire. For example, you don't just walk into a store or a mall and you tell them, oh, I desire XYZ, and they give it to you. No, you have to give something. You have to give your money in exchange of whatever you desire or whatever you want to buy, right? The same way in life, in destiny, you have to give your attention. Attention is that currency with which you can purchase anything that you desire. And I will use the scripture to illustrate this. You know, in Acts chapter 3, when Peter and John went to the temple to pray, they met a lame man at the beautiful gate. And Peter and John wanted to heal the lame man. But guess what? The first thing they told the lame man was, look on us. And the Bible said when the lame man gave them his attention, he was healed. When the lame man gave Peter and John his attention, in exchange, he was healed. So attention is that thing you give in exchange for any dream that you have, any goal that you have, or any vision that you have. It is not enough to desire it. It's not even enough to write it down. You must give your attention to it. In order to see your dreams, your goals, your visions materialize, you must learn to invest your attention into it. The kind of life you're living right now, whether you're a high performer, a high achiever, or a high value person, it is because you have invested your attention into your dreams, your goals, and your vision. Because one thing you have to know is that value moves in the direction of attention. Value follows attention. All right. Another thing I want you to know about attention is that attention is not just a currency. Attention is a commodity. Attention is a rare commodity. Attention is highly valuable. Attention is an asset. Attention is a treasure. Attention is a scarce commodity, is a limited resource. Attention can be bought or it can be sold. Literally everything in life is trying to get your attention, is trying to buy your attention. Companies, businesses, social media platforms, they are all trying to buy your attention because your attention is a commodity. They are making money off your attention. They know that the more of your attention they can buy, the more of your attention they can purchase, the more money they can make. Social media platforms, they make money by their ability to keep you longer on their platforms. So your social media account is really not free. Your social media account is really not free. You are just paying with it with a different type of currency. You are paying for that account with your attention. And that is very costly because attention is not just a rare commodity. Attention is a limited resource. You don't have so much attention to give to so many things. It's either you are focused on your dreams, your goals, and your vision, or you are focused on something else. You can't do both at the same time effectively. All right. People talk about, multitasking and being jack of many trades. But the truth is that you can't multitask in destiny. You can't multitask in destiny. Researches in neuroscience will tell you that multitasking is a myth. You are not actually multitasking. You are task switching. You are switching from one task to the other. And the truth is that as you switch your attention and your focus from one task to the other, trying to multitask, it leads to waste of time and decreased productivity because your attention does not immediately follow when you switch tasks. Your attention lingers on the previous activity or the previous task you were doing. So it is harder for you to engage in the current activity or in the current task. So you really can't multitask in destiny. My question to you is, what has been buying your attention? Whom have you been selling your attention to? This could be the reason why you're not effective in that vision. This could be the reason why you have not been able to achieve that goal, because you are giving your attention, you are selling your attention to so many things. Attention is also a tool of stewardship. Most of the things that God will give you will come in a seed form. It will come unrefined, and God expects us to cultivate it and to develop it. And attention is that one tool that you can use to steward your dreams, steward your goals, steward your vision, steward the ideas that God has given you. You can use your attention to grow that vision. You can use your attention to develop it, to cultivate it until it becomes visible for everyone to see. In 1 Timothy chapter chapter 4, verse 15, Paul was admonishing Timothy, and he was teaching Timothy how he can produce results that everyone can see in his ministry. And he told him to give attention, to give intense focus to his ministry, to the point of absorption, to the point where he's preoccupied, where he's engrossed in it. In fact, the NLT translation says to throw yourself into it. Let me read it to us. It says, 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 15, give your complete attention to these matters. Throw yourself into your task so that everyone will see your progress. In other words, Paul was telling Timothy, if you want results in your ministry, if you want those gifts that you have to be evident for everyone to see, then you must give it your attention. You must immerse yourself with it. You must be engrossed. Throw yourself into it. Give intense focus into it. And guess what? It will be visible. There will be result. It will be evident for everyone to see. The reason why that dream, that goal that you have written down has not materialized is because you have not given yourself to it. You have not given your attention to it. See, no dream, no vision, no goal is too difficult to achieve. No, that dream, that vision, that goal is not impossible. It is not hard. It is because you are too distracted. You are not focused. Elisha was talking to Elijah when Elijah was about to depart, and he asked for a double portion of his spirit. And Elijah told him, look, you have asked for a hard thing, but guess what? It's not really hard if you can pay attention. He said, if you see me when I'm being taken, then you will have it. So that dream, that goal, that vision is not too hard. It's not too difficult. It is not impossible. It is because you are too distracted. If you give it your attention, guess what will happen? It will open up to you. There is something about paying attention to an idea, a goal, a vision, or a dream that opens it up more to you and brings ease to you. I have discovered this in my life. Anytime a project looks hard, impossible, or difficult, when I give it my attention, it actually becomes easy. And I tend to remind myself this anytime I'm tempted to, procrastinate on any project that seems hard. I tell myself, love, the things that you tend to procrastinate about are the easiest things that God has equipped and empowered me to do. And this is for any procrastinator out there. The things that you tend to procrastinate about are the things that God has equipped you to do, are the easiest things that God has equipped you to do. All right. So it actually looks hard on the surface, but it is easy when you give it your full attention. Listen, this is 2026. This is not 2025. This is not that time to be distracted. This is not that time to be sidetracked. This is not that time to go about doing everything, being everywhere, following every trend. No, this is that time to lock in your focus. Give full attention. Throw yourself into the things that God has put in your path. Throw yourself into the things that God has put in your heart and has put in your mind. This is that time to focus and give your attention to your goals and your dreams and your visions and watch them become your reality. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you have been blessed. I know you have been blessed. Please watch out for the second episode of this podcast. On our next episode, we'll be talking about how attention can actually help you achieve your dreams, your goals, and your vision. What it is about attention that helps you make your dreams your reality, and how you can train your focus, how you can manage your attention and eliminate distractions. See you in the next episode. Bye. God bless you.